So here we have a quick hit for building arm and shoulder strength. But as well as that, we'll be focusing on shoulder stability so that we're protecting the shoulder joints as we go about our strength building. So this is a great quick class for building your upper body strength, but also for overall shoulder health. We don't need anything. We're going to start on hands and knees. So wrists under shoulders and knees under the hips there. Gently hug your tummy in, lengthen the spine. Now start to push the floor away under your hands. Claw your hands against your mat. You might feel your knuckles lift up a bit there. And roll the shoulders back away from your ears so your neck feels quite long here. So we're pressing, we're rolling the shoulders back, feeling our shoulders working. From here, all we're going to do is drop the chest towards the floor, in between the shoulders. Then push, lift back up again. Breathe out as you drop the chest down. Breathe in as you push the floor away. Now keep going. Really all we're doing is focusing on the push, the press, and then relaxing in between. As you push, you'll feel your shoulder blades broaden apart. Continue to hug the shoulders back away from the ears. And then we relax in between. The arms stay straight, the heart drops towards the ground. Just take a few more. So the spine's not moving, that's staying straight. Great. From here, tuck the toes, come to a plank. And then a downward facing dog. Press into the hands, hips up and back. Whatever you like with the legs, keep the knees nice and bent if that feels good just now. Wrap the armpits in towards your face. Continue to lift the hips up and away. Glance towards your hands for a moment. Think about pressing the hands into your mat. And then come back forwards to plank. Drop the knees just where they land, so they're a bit further back than they were before. Same thing here, roll the shoulders back, push. Exhale, drop the chest. Inhale, push. Exhale, drop. Take a few more here. So this might feel slightly more challenging than before. We have to use our core stability a little bit more here because the knees are further away. And perhaps already this is becoming slightly tiring on the shoulders. Just 3 more. Lift the knees, downward facing dog. Again, glance towards the hands, press into the hands, wrap the armpits in towards your face, then drop the head. Then you can lower the heels if you like. And then roll forwards back to your plank once more. Drop the knees for a moment. So we're just going to do this once more. And as you might have guessed, we can be doing it in plank, so with the knees away from the floor. But I'm going to give you the option to repeat just what we did in the previous round with the knees down. So either just like this, or from plank, take 5 or 6 pushes. When you're done, downward facing dog. And then ripple forwards, come down onto your knees, come down onto your forearms. I'm going to take a brief little puppy pose in between our work here. So keep the hips up high, above the knees. Come onto the elbows and drop your forehead and your chest down. And you can rest your forehead on the floor. You could even look forwards if that's comfortable. Couple more breaths. And then coming up onto forearms, but widen the forearms apart. Have the elbows just slightly narrower than your shoulders. So, in fact, I want you to press and then roll the shoulders in. Yeah, press the elbows, forearms down, roll the shoulders in towards each other. Continue to press your elbows and your hands down. Feel a broadening across the back of your shoulder blades here. We're still on our knees here. Now come onto the right hand. Keep the left one where it was. Now onto the left hand and push just like we were previously. Down onto the right forearm, right hand, left hand. Keep going. This is the plank walk. And the main thing I'd like you to think about as we go through this is pushing away and rolling the shoulders back, whether you're on the hands or on the forearms. And it's that pushing away, resisting, and hugging back in the shoulder joint at the same time that is protecting and stabilizing the shoulder head in the joint. Okay, pausing there, take another little puppy pose or a child's pose if you prefer that. And then coming up, hands or on forearms. We're going to do that once more. And this time we have the option to lift the knees up, or you could repeat with the knees down. So, from plank, push, roll the shoulders back, and off we go. As we do this, we're just trying to minimize movement through the rest of the body. There will be a little bit of swaying in the hips. We're just going to try and minimize that. Just a few more. Down dog. When you're ready, really drop the chest towards the floor more than we would normally do so. And then drop down onto the knees and come up to a seat just on the knees. So obviously there's a lot of core work going on there as well. Continually cinching in through the belly to lengthen through the spine whenever we're doing any kind of plank work like that. All right, take the arms into the air. Let's just finish up. Reach over to the side, either side. Little side stretch. You can be on knees or cross-legged if you prefer. And then switching to the other side. Keeping the sitting bones down, either on the floor or on your heels. Just bringing that stretch into the side body and the shoulder. Coming up there, and Garudasana. You can either just wrap your arms around like you're giving yourself a hug, or you can bring the forearms up just as far as they want to go just now. Guide the elbows away from you so that we are again broadening across the back of the shoulders, but this time in a more passive way. And a few nice full deep breaths there. Breathe into the belly and up into the chest. Full lung breathing. Switching the cross of the arms. And then unwinding. Now you might feel all warmed up and ready to continue, so I'm going to put a link to another longer length class with this same theme of arm and shoulder strength building. I'll put the link to that below, or you might feel like having a lie down, maybe another stretch out there. Either way, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know how you got on in the comments, and I'll see you again very soon.